as we talk about the Steelers combine meetings. All right. So let me pull up the list of the players that we actually met with at the combine, and we're focused on the cornerbacks today, and we'll just kind of give a brief little reaction to the different players, what we thought about them, and if anyone stood out in terms of who we really would want to draft. But in terms of the cornerbacks we met with, Emmanuel Forbes, Mississippi State, Clark Phillips out of Utah, Jalen Jones, Texas A&M, Joey Porter Jr., Penn State, you already know that, Cam Smith, South Carolina, Eli Ricks out of Bama, Garrett Williams out of Syracuse, Keely Ringo from Georgia, Brian Branch out of Bama, Darius Rush, South Carolina, and then last but certainly not least, Deonte Banks. And Deonte Banks out of Maryland. So when we talk about some of these names, we've obviously mentioned all but 3 of these guys thus far between mock drafts, between our player breakdowns and stuff like that. And it is actually good to see some of these names up here that we did decide to meet with. When you talk about a JPJ, he's been mocked us multiple times in the first round. It's good to know we actually met with him. Deonte Banks, we know we were just talking about him being mock test with Mel Kiper Jr., but it's good to also see that we met with him. Brian Branch, another guy. Now, granted, we know with Brian, he's more so that honey badger type where he could be safety, he could be corner, he could be the nickel. So it's good that we met with him as well. I was a little surprised that we don't have any Gonzalez up here, though.
It's interesting, too, because I remember going back to the combine, Gonzalez was raving about Mike Tomlin and the Steelers. Yeah. Saying he was, like, so happy to meet. I can't remember the exact phrasing he used.
Like, so happy to, like meet him or talk with him or something like that, right?
Yeah. And with him being a lot of people's top corner in this draft. Now, here's the thing, though. You're right. It is curious we didn't meet with him or was Witherspoon even there? I know he didn't test.
If I remember correctly, Witherspoon did not go. I thought he didn't, but I'll pull it up real quick. Let's check.
You know what? I think he measured. I think he was there. I don't know if we met with him. You could double check, but here's what I'm thinking. Tomlin did this last year.
Got measurables, stood on the sideline for the drills and stuff. Yeah, but did do measurables.
He did this type of stuff last year with like Malik Willis. Throw up some smoke screens. Show some interest one way. Yeah. But meanwhile, he was actually interested the other way the whole time. He even said this in yesterday's press conference or the media interviews he did at the whole coaches seminar, where he was like, "Yeah, I'm not necessarily gonna tell you or elaborate on who I'm meeting with because you guys are gonna talk about it. You guys are gonna think I got interest one way or another, but I may or may not in actuality." I think Tomlin could be playing games here, especially too if he knows already, like, Gonzalez, or like the scouts are telling
these
him
guys aren't getting out
Gonzalez
of the top 5.
is
He's not getting out
number
of the top
1,
10.
or like if Witherspoon's there, Gonzalez, like we're just gonna take him no matter what. Let's talk about the guys that could fall to us and what the board could actually be.
Because a lot of these names do follow what you're talking about in the sense of teens, late first round, heck, even second round. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of those names do carry over like that. So I could definitely understand that thought process.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it means we're not interested in Gonzalez or not interested in Witherspoon. Maybe we just know their games, and if they're there. Because there's no way they're both going to be there.
No, absolutely, yeah.
But if one of them's there, although, see, Omar Khan has been talking about trading up.
That's what I'm saying.
So you would want to take a little bit more attention to detail if you're trading up to maybe 10 or 11 or 12 for one of those two cornerbacks.
You see what I mean? Because I'm like, if you're willing to move up, I would want to know him.
Unless we already know him like that.
And we also got to see, are we going to go to their pro days? And what's the situation going to be there?
Did Oregon do theirs yet?
I am not sure off the top of my head.
I know Maryland did one today, and they were saying Tomlin and Khan aren't there. Yeah. But we had some representation. I know Pitts was today.
They had some people at Pitts. I didn't see Coach T, but I did see like a good amount of like people I recognize with the organization.
Well, we know Florida's is tomorrow with Anthony Richardson. Yeah. We'll actually probably be there because they're talking about that defensive tackle, right?
They got the tackle down there. And we don't need another guard, so never mind. But they definitely got the D tackle down there though.
Oh yeah, they already had it. This was.
Did they show
14th.
up?
Wait, what?
So that was what, 2 weeks? My birthday.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Man, did they show up on my birthday?
We had some people there for sure.
Still met with Rajon Wright. Shout out to Last Chance U. Let's go.
Steelers were at least 1 or 2 teams to speak. Yeah, you're right. With is this Oregon State?
That's Oregon State, bro. Yeah.
Oh my God. Hold on, Steelers. Yeah, this is Oregon State. This is bad googling by me. Official time. No, Oregon. It just took me to Oregon State, but Oregon's was also that day. I don't know. We had some people there.
Okay.
I'd bet money.
Okay.
I'd bet good money we had people there. I don't know if it was Tomlin or Con.
We need to. I would like to have had one of them big guys there, man.
Do you want me to double check?
I mean, I want to trust it. I feel like in good faith they should have been there.
5 most important pro day. I'm not seeing much. Okay. I'm struggling here.
All good.
Wait, are they gonna actually have? Oh no! Wow, I got a shout out. I mean, Steelers Depot. We know
shout
they
out
do
to that,
good
bro.
work.
Heck yeah!
I didn't think this was gonna be the case when I clicked on this article. He literally has the day, the team, and then
shout out to them boys over there, man. Y'all know we rock
Alex
with them.
Kazor.
Y'all know we rock with them, bro. Y'all know what it is over here. Heck yeah, ain't got nothing but love.
Okay, March 14th. We just had one guy.
Okay.
Kelvin Fisher. Never heard of him.
Okay.
Senior scouting assistant.
Yeah.
But they also have Noah Sewell out there. Christian Gonzalez. I guess, those 2 guys. A couple of linemen, too. But Gonzalez is the main guy. I don't want us to draft Noah Sewell.
I mean, they probably just called up Adrian Clem before he left to go back to New England. And was like, hey, man, what you think about these dudes? They gave us a scoop.
We were heavily represented at Georgia with Tomlin.
Oh, you know who's going to be at Georgia. SEC, you know who's going to be there. Bama. I bet they was deep there. I bet Michigan, Ohio State, where we at Bama.
Oh, yeah. I know that off the Bama, I know that off the top of my head.
Coach T ain't
they were
missing
talking
that.
about it recently. Yeah. I remember that. Iowa State, we know that because we were meeting with like Paris Johnson.
Yeah.
DeJuan Jones. Yep, you're right. Definitely Alabama.
Yeah. Who else had
Penn
the pro
State,
day?
We had some guys at Penn State. Weidel.
Oh, okay. Shout out.
Terrell Austin.
Okay.
Not Tomlin or Con.
But Weidel that's still boss.
Yeah. Like TG said, Ike Taylor at Miami.
Shout out to God dang.
We sent the B team to West Virginia.
Who went? What's the names?
Scouting coordinator Casey Weidel.
Dang.
Little brother.
Dang. They said
scouting interns.
Andy.
We sent some scouting interns.
That's crazy. They say ain't making no noise over there. There's a W. They ain't making no noise.
And then today we sent a bunch of people, just not Tomlin or Con. Frisman Jackson, Grady Brown.
I seen
Eddie
all
Faulkner.
them dudes. Yep. Every time they pan that camera, I was like, "Oh, hey, that's him." Yep, that's it. And shout out to Missy. Missy was doing one of the, she was doing the like broadcast as well, man.
Yeah, not too much else then.
No
main
JMU?
ones. No, I'm not even seeing JMU.
Hey,
Do they have the pro day yet?
Yo, first off, you ain't gotta laugh like that. All right, chill out. That it was 2 days ago.
Wait, JMU had a good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got a good squad, but personnel wise, I don't know if like.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it ain't like that yet. We still turning over the roster. You know that.
Still building.
Yeah, we still turning over. We still got freaky like FCS.
Dude,
type,
you guys were ranked ahead of Pitt at some point in the middle of the season.
But
we had a strong finish.
But think about like in terms of like roster configuration, you guys like player for player technically have like just better athletes right now. We just we got high, but y'all got way better athletes though. Don't trip. We gonna in due time. But we ain't there yet. No, we ain't there yet.
Yeah, I think Tomlin's wising up to all the coverage that's on him and certain Steeler personnel going to these pro days where maybe it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
Because you know how we equated to, okay, pro day, combine meetings means likely to draft in like the top 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Maybe Tomlin's saying, don't look too far into it now. Changing a little with the modern day.
Or it's just going to be JPJ, and we all know it.
Well, that would be a point in the direction where these meetings don't matter as much because he wasn't there. Tomlin wasn't at Penn State.
But he met with him at the Combine, though.
Okay.
So that's
they're saying though.
correlation.
I mean, whenever you combine the pro day and the combine,
it's a lock. Yeah. If you combine them, it's a lock. But we do got at least one. That's all.